Hey guys, I'm back today with my 10 cards, 1 kit for the Love from Lizi June 2019 card kit. We're jumping right in. I've already pre-cut everything and I have a design in mind, obviously. As I put the cards together, my cards measure A2 size, if you're curious. So that's 5.5 by 4.25 once scored and folded. Here I'm putting some of the pattern paper together, and these peel-offs are an add-on. They do not come in the kit. Now the kit is sold out. I will have Lizi's information below if you're interested in subscriptions or following her to get the details on the next kit that comes out. The kits sell out pretty quickly. I think she actually has a past kit that's still available, which is very unusual. So if you're interested in her kits, you definitely want to follow her on Instagram to get sneak peeks, and then once they go live, jump on one if you're not subscribed to receive her kits. So for this card, I'm using this little wood piece. I'm going to tuck it behind my ephemera pieces. I kept these cards very simple. Whoa, I just noticed this video is not even 14 minutes long. So I kept the cards very simple because I'm kind of into simple cards right now. And when it comes to kits that have ephemera pieces, I will always choose the ephemera pieces over the stamps, especially now with my hand and all that. Like it's getting better, but I still really can't color. So the good thing about this kit this month is that the stamp set is they're just sentiments. So there was no coloring involved. So this was a really easy kit to work with. For card 2, again, just some pattern papers, coordinating ephemera pieces, and that is it. For card 3, I am using one of these swan dies that comes in the kit. The dies were really cool in this kit. There were 3 swan dies. I ended up using 2 of the 3, and this one was my favorite. It's a very delicate die, and it did have several pieces to punch out. I would use if you have one, oh gosh, I don't know what it's called. It's an adapter for your Big Shot. And I assume other die cutting machines have one as well. But for my Big Shot, it was an adapter, and you could run it through with that, and it cuts out intricate dies. I use my Gemini because it's an electric, and I don't have to crank it. It's just easier for me at the moment, but if I did use my Big Shot, I would have used that thin adapter die, is what it's called, I believe. I'm going to put a piece of, or attach it to vellum, and then attach it to my pattern paper. And then I use some of the flowers that came in the kit. And these I'm using a syringe I got from Corin Wiskman on her Etsy shop. And this helps me not squeeze the glue. So if you have hand issues, this may help. But if you have like no strength in your hands, this syringe probably wouldn't be a good idea because it does take some force to push, especially when there's like an air bubble. But it's easier for me than squeezing a glue bottle. But the glue I'm using, I think this is Tombow Mono liquid adhesive. I'm trying to get rid of it. And the flowers stuck really well. Now for my Nuvo drops, don't do it with your weak hand. I should not have done that. I should have just skipped this month using Nuvo drops. So I'm pounding it on my desk to kind of flatten them out because they're all wonky. But that's only because I used my left hand and I'm right-handed. So I didn't have that much control over the bottle. So moving on, I am using 3 pieces of the pattern paper. I think, and I'm sorry, I did these cards a little bit ago, and I would have to look. I wonder if I can see them in the picture. No, okay, these peel-offs are a part of an add-on pack as well. I couldn't remember what peel-offs came in the kit. So these do not. These would be available for purchase separately. There are add-ons. You can get some elements of the kit. Of course, the link will be below if you're interested to go peruse her shop. And remember, if you're in the United States or Canada, if you go to the top right-hand corner of her shop, you can change the currency because it does default to British pounds. Here I'm adding some chipboard stickers. This kit did come with a set of chipboard stickers, which I love. They are not that sticky. Some were better than others, but you can always add some adhesive to the back. That typically seems to be a theme with all types of chipboard stickers that you get anywhere, at least in my experience. So I stamped out one of the sentiments from the add-on stamp set. And if you haven't checked out the unboxing, go over there and look at it. There is an add-on stamp set that is, again, all sentiments. Beautiful sentiments for sympathy cards, thinking of you cards. And I heat embossed it with some Love from Lizi gold embossing powder. And it came out beautifully. And I used my Stampin' Up! Circle punch to punch that sentiment piece out, which was perfect. This is the other swan die that came in the kit. Really simple, but the heart, I wanted to match up with the heart pattern paper. So that worked out perfectly. They're both the same size. Here I'm taking some of the ribbon that came in the kit and just kind of creating a border between the two pieces of pattern paper. You, of course, could use another piece of cardstock or your peel-offs, which is typically what I use, but the ribbon works as well. I don't use much of the ribbon in this kit this month, so I did want to incorporate some of the ribbon at least in one card. I just go ahead and attach my sentiment, and then I will attach the bow with glue dots. And then that will complete this card. Very simple card, but sometimes simple is best, especially when you're dealing with sympathy cards. I don't think they should be all crazy. For card 6, I am using some of this sticker from the 12 by 12 sticker sheet, and I'm just going to attach it here using my mat to get it straight. Trim it off and then put the rest back on the sticker sheet to save. And then I add a little tab. That's also from the 12 by 12 sticker sheet. And then I have a chipboard floral piece. I'm going to go ahead and add that, and then a couple of the ephemera pieces. Trying to figure out what to use. I wasn't sure about this card initially. It turned out fine, but it probably is my least favorite. Go ahead and pop this little love banner. And then attach all the other pieces. And that will complete that card. For card 7, I used a scallop rectangle stitch die, and it cuts out this frame, obviously, and then it cuts out the border, or I'm sorry, the centerpiece. So I just put the centerpiece aside and I'm using the border. I sometimes wish it wouldn't cut out the centerpiece. Of course, you can always pop the center back in and it's fine. But it is kind of nice. It does pop out the center because you can use it either way. Go ahead and add a doily to the center. How many times am I going to say center in this card? And I'm using one of the, I think this was from a 12 by 12 pattern paper sheet. They had like these little panels of different sentiments, like 9 of them, and you can cut them out and use them. So I liked this one, and I went ahead and cut it out and attached it. It fit perfectly. The doily's peeking out a little bit. It's really cute. And then I add some of the chipboard stickers, and I'm adding them off the edge, and they really weren't sticking, and everything hanging off needed support. So I did add glue, and I did add some glue, some Stampin' Dimensionals to support them off screen. For card 8, I trimmed some pattern paper into like these triangles. Here is this what came in the kit? No. I don't remember what peel-offs came in the kit. I think they were a peachy color. And I don't know if I used them, to be honest. I think I only used the peel-offs that were the add-ons. Of course, this is totally your personal preference and whatever paper you decide to use. I know, like I said, the kit is sold out, but at least these 10 card videos give you an idea for layouts, which for me is always the struggle I have a lot of the times. Many times when I do my 10 card one kit videos, I look to Pinterest to find layouts. I'm using a doily that came in the kit, but instead of using the pink side, I used the white side on the back side. I stamped out the sentiment, Hello Love, and that sentiment is from the stamp set that came in the kit. And I'm going to go ahead and add some little rhinestones that came in the kit. And that will complete this card. For card 9, this is probably one of my favorite cards. I went ahead and used the same die, that rectangle die, cut out a smaller frame and gluing it down to just directly to the card base. And then I used some ephemera pieces. And I've popped those up. And then I will use a glue dot to attach the bow, and then I add some more rhinestones. Again, really simple, but I really like this card. I think because I just love the mint color card base against the black. And the frame cardstock I use, that kind of blush color, that is in the kit as well. It's the specialty cardstock, kind of the pearlescent. So moving on to card 10 in a moment, it's basically the same thing I've been doing, the pattern paper, and then I do add some chipboard pieces. Now, just kind of some update news. I will be having a D-stash at some point this month. I'm not sure when. I have my other surgery on my other hand on the 19th. So I'm not sure when the D-stash will happen, hopefully soon, but follow me on Facebook. I'll have that link below, or keep track of the community tab on YouTube. That's where I post some information. So if you go to my home page on my YouTube channel, you'll see community, click on that. And I post a lot of updates and whatever there if you're interested. I don't know if I will do a video. I don't know. We'll see. But Facebook and that community tab, I will let you guys know when the D-stash is coming, just to give you advance notice of when I plan on scheduling it to go live. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what your favorite card or cards were. I enjoyed working with the kit. Links will be below to the add-on products and Love from Lizi's social media. So let me know if you have any questions about anything, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.